Okay, that was a great episode. My only, like, real complaint is that I just wish that the battle had gone on longer. You know, it felt like it was such an epic battle that they had built up to. It felt like that should have been an episode. So I was expecting the battle to be an episode, and then they would have to flee and everything, and then the morning after stuff would be the next episode. So that's my only complaint. I just wanted more fighting. I just wanted more fighting. But besides that, I thought it was a fantastic battle. And, you know, I wish I knew whether or not we had lost Hilltop. I mean, it looked like everything was on fire, but I'm not entirely certain, like, how many structures there are in Hilltop because, you know, we've got, like, the mansion, but then there's usually, like, trailers and stuff on the side, and I don't know what's behind it, so it might be salvageable. But probably not. Which makes me really sad. I'm just going to scroll through the episode and talk about it because if I took notes, it would just take forever. I'm also shocked that we didn't actually lose anybody of importance during the battle. That's a shocker. But, you know, we got a few deaths in this episode. But still, not losing anybody that we care about in the battle is surprising. It was also surprising to see Magna, because I was not expecting that. I have a bad feeling that they're going to drag out this Connie thing for a while, that we're not going to find Connie for a while. But I don't think she's dead, because I don't think that they would draw out Connie being missing for so long just for her to end up dead. So I was thinking that they were going to get captured by the Whisperers and that we would end up losing one of them. But no, they made their way out and they just got separated in the horde. So I'm thinking that they're probably going to draw out, like, Where's Connie or The Search for Connie or something for a while. But I don't think that they would do that just for her to end up dead. Unless it was like a very special episode. Unless they did like some crazy artistic shit. Which I hope they don't do because I really love Connie. So I wish it was her that we'd found and not Magna. Sorry. Oh God, poor Judith. I don't know if she meant to kill that person, if she thought it was a walker, if she knew, or if it just like dawned on her, like if it just really just hit her right there that she had killed a person. But oh man, that, and then having to, you know, kill zombie Earl and, you know, protect the kids. She was already really grown, but she's gonna have to grow up extra quick, like even extra quick, even more so than she already was. And it breaks my heart, but it's really good character development for her. And I want her to be a badass, but I don't want her to be too hard. And we always run that risk. And I certainly don't want any flip-flopping like we used to do. Like, you can find a balance, and I want Judith to be that perfect balance of post-apocalyptic badass, but to still have her humanity intact. So far, so good. And I loved that scene. Oh, God. I loved that scene between her and Daryl. He didn't even have to ask what happened. He knew what happened, and he just put his arm around her, and oh, God. Oh, it killed me. Man. It would have been cool to, like, there were so many things, I guess, in this episode that would have been cool as, like, a B plot in another episode, or even an A plot in another episode. Like, I would have loved to see Judith taking care of those kids for a whole episode. Whether that was the A plot or the B plot, I would have loved that, to just you know, see her putting all of her training and all of her knowledge to use and really taking care of those kids on her own. That would have been amazing, and I'm kind of disappointed that we didn't get that. Maybe we'll get some more Judith focus another time. I was really, really surprised and like mildly disappointed to lose Mary. I mean, I think, here's the thing. I think that it was a really good, really shocking death. So I'm not mad about it, but I just think that there was so much potential for that character. So it's a bummer because I wanted to see her integrated into our societies, you know? And that was really shocking too. I thought she was going to turn around and she was going to see Alpha standing there and there was going to be a confrontation, but I didn't think she was just going to be gutted by Beta. But she did tear off half his mask, so we got to see some of his scars. And he was not supposed to do that, right? So maybe he's going a bit rogue. Maybe he thought that, you know, Alpha wouldn't find out. He would think that, or she would think that she had died some other way. But it was sad and it was shocking. And I mean, I guess I should have seen it coming because she had a really nice moment with the baby. She got to hold her nephew and everything. And Alden seemed to be coming around on her, and that should have tipped me off. And then she did this heroic thing by, you know, leading the walkers away and everything. So, I mean, it was a good way to go out. I guess I should have seen it coming, and I would have a couple of seasons ago, but it's, you know, we don't do this kind of thing anymore where somebody gets a little character development in the episode that they die. So, you know, the show's gotten much better about that. But I think that was an effective death. And that scene with Eugene and Carol was surprisingly sweet and effective. I don't know that they've ever had like an actual conversation on screen. But yeah, he knows a little bit of what she's going through, like in a way, because he was on this whole fake mission to Washington pretending to be a scientist with the cure and everything, and probably got a lot of people killed in the process and pissed a lot of people off when they found out the truth. So he can kind of understand. I really liked that scene between Carol and Yumiko. Carol deserved that punch. She did. And I loved how she took it. She's so fucking badass. Like, she took that punch. I mean, it was like nothing. And it was a good punch, too. Love it. Love how tough she is. But, you know, she didn't get mad about it. She was just like, you know, everything that Yumiko was saying, she was just like, me begging for forgiveness isn't gonna do any good. It's not gonna solve anything, and it's not really what Magna wants. So I'm hoping that we're gonna turn a corner on Carol and that she's not gonna be quite so broken. It's been a really great arc for her. It's been really interesting. I've loved everything that they've done with Carol. For 10 seasons, I've loved everything that they've done with Carol. So that continues. But it would be nice for her to start to turn the corner, and my cat is eating very loudly. It would be nice for her to start to turn the corner and to, you know, be more like her old self, and not quite so broken, I guess. But I'm trying to get through all the other stuff before I talk about Negan. So let me hold that thought. Hold on. What else? Oh, and that Whisperer. You know, I should have gone back and watched that scene, because that Whisperer said like, "Oh, I thought that was you," or something. And then Beta just killed him. Is this somebody that Beta knew from before, or did he just kill this guy because he saw Beta kill Gamma and he wasn't supposed to do that? So I'm a little fuzzy on that. I probably should have rewatched it. And I loved how Carol told Eugene to, go meet this woman. So I got the impression that he kind of like took off right then and there to go meet her. I'm not sure if he did, but I hope that turns out well. Because Eugene deserves somebody. He deserves to be happy. I'd like that to work out for him. Okay, so Negan. So this whole time, I have, well, first of all, okay. I don't know if I said this out loud. I think that I might have, but I'm not sure if I said it out loud or not. But I did wonder if Carol was the one who would let him out. And I wondered, like he seemed to be specifically, like little pig. Like I thought that perhaps he was trying to infiltrate the Whisperers and, take Alpha down from the inside. But they've been playing it pretty straight. Like, we haven't seen him really do anything that would make us question his loyalty or his motivation. But because of the previous character development, I think we were all thinking he's not really a Whisperer. But it was ambiguous enough that you weren't, at least I wasn't ever entirely certain. But I mean, I was pretty certain. But every time I thought, oh, he has an opportunity to do something, he never did. Not really. Like, he was firing arrows at Hilltop, and, he's had opportunities that he didn't take. So anyway, so I was kind of like, okay, I don't think that he's, actually with the Whisperers. But so then when he sees Lydia and he kidnaps her, like, I actually thought he was going to give her a hug and like tell her like, hey, everything's okay, right? But then they make it seem like they don't make it seem like he did kidnap her. She was tied up, so he did kidnap her and tie her up somewhere. So anyway, but when he ran into Aaron, he's like, hey, Aaron, like, it's not what you think or whatever. We didn't really have time to elaborate on that because that's when he saw Lydia, and so he went after her. But at the end there, when he was talking to Alpha, like, I thought there's no way that he's going to let Alpha kill Lydia. There's no way he's going to do that. So I thought that he was going to try to kill her, but fail, because I was not expecting Alpha to die in this episode. What was this? Episode 12. I was not expecting that. And I'm so bummed. Now, it was awesome. It was shocking, and it was awesome, and it was amazing. So I'm not saying I'm bummed like in a bad way, but Alpha is such a good villain. And I was not prepared to lose her. I think she's amazing. I think that actress is amazing. I've been loving everything. And I was, thinking like, okay, they'll probably kill her, in the finale. But I wasn't like emotionally prepared to lose her right now. So I'm disappointed, but like, it was great, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm just sad to lose this amazing villain who I was enjoying so much. But that fucking reveal, oh my God. When he just rolled her bald head like a bowling ball right to Carol. Wow. It was so good. So yeah, I had wondered back in that episode if Carol had let Negan out, but there were never any other clues, I guess. Nothing that I caught anyway. Maybe on a second watch I would, but I just kind of forgotten about that. So, damn. Damn. That's great. I'm surprised though that she let him do the killing, because you would think that the plan would be, if you can take her alive so that I can kill her, Carol would be like, I want to fucking kill this bitch. So I guess Beta is going to be our big bad for the rest of the season. But I guess that's what Alpha was planning to do when she was talking about being free with her. She was talking about killing Lydia and then killing herself. I guess because Lydia like wasn't going to take over for her. Her people can't find out that Lydia is alive. So in her mind, she has to kill Lydia, but she can't live with killing Lydia, so she has to kill herself too, I guess, because Negan calls it out, like, yeah, she still loves her. So I guess that's her motivation, because I was just like a little fuzzy on Alpha's motivation there, but I guess that's the motivation. She has to kill Lydia, so she's gonna kill herself too. And I think that she probably would want to be walkers too, like, or guardians, because that makes you free. But anyway, a hell of a shock there at the end. That was amazing. I turned off the camera and continued screaming for like another couple minutes. I was so shocked. Anyway, all right. That was an amazing episode. Loved it. It was so good. Anyway, I'll shut up now. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.